welcome back to the Rec Room Radio Hour podcast. I am, as ever, your host, humble and contrite, Michael Lundy, and we are sitting down with this episode with Raising Kane. They are a local party band, very hard rock, very talented, and just a really great pleasure to sit down with them. Dave Ortega, Kane Silva, Ed Silva, and Kane Silva. And we're going to learn a lot about them and their music and what makes this band rather unique here in the Susquehanna Valley. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode of the Rec Room Radio Hour podcast with Raising Kane. Hey, welcome back to the Rec Room Radio Hour podcast. And we are sitting down. This interview came about through a couple of different directions. One of my, Jill Baker from 180 sent me a video, and she said, look at this kid play Eruption. And I was duly impressed, to the point that I thought, do I really want to keep my guitars? And then we were interviewing Flu Shots, and we were talking about, growing up with music and growing up in the area. And then we got to talk about the Uptown Music Collective. It's like, oh, what a great thing. And Eric Brown had said, have you seen the 10-year-old kid playing Eruption? I said, well, as a matter of fact, yes, I have. Somebody sent me a video yesterday. They said, you've got to interview him. I said, well, I assume that a 10-year-old has parents and that they would probably, be his gatekeeper. So I think I reached out to you, or you reached out to me, or we both may have reached out at the same time. So, long story short version is, here we are with Raising Kane, the band featuring Kane Silva. How about that? Yay! So welcome to the Rec Room Radio Hour podcast.
All right. Do it.
Yeah. So let's go around the room from my right to my left, and we'll put voices to names as we go through this. So we're going to start with the bass player.
All right. Hi, I'm Tara. I'm Kane's mom. I am on bass and vocals.
All right.
Hi, I'm Kane Silva, and I played mostly lead guitar.
Mostly, or is that mostly lead?
Mostly
lead.
Kind of both.
Yeah, kind of both.
All right, cool.
All right. I'm Ed. I'm Kane's dad, and I play, I play rhythm guitar. Maybe a lead or two here and
He
there.
plays some lead, too.
Here. Well, you could do this. You could take a lead. You could take a lead from like the symphony orchestra. He could be first guitar. You could be second guitar.
That's right.
That's not how it is.
Yeah. Not to make your head any bigger, though.
Oh, yeah.
Kane. Yeah. Last but not least.
Hi, I'm Dave, and I am the drummer for Raising Kane.
All right. Cool. And Raising Kane as a unit, as a band, has been together how long?
For about a year now.
Okay.
Yep, last summer was the first summer we decided to make it serious and play out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
So a year in.
All right. So usually I ask this of the focus of the interview, but I'm going to ask mom and dad because it's kind of obvious that Kane has a musical background. Where are you all from? Where were you born? Let's start with dad.
Okay. I grew up in California. Started playing guitar when I was about 12.
Back of the truck up. We're in California.
Fresno.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a dive. Don't go there.
Okay, darn. Okay, I was just ready to head out. So, you were born out in Fresno? Did you get the music bug there?
Yeah, my whole family, they all played drums and whatnot. Listened to 80s rock when I was just a little kid.
Yeah.
But as an early teenager, I ended up switching to drums and did that up until my mid-20s, and then basically just played guitar just for fun after that. And like Tara said, we had friends that would come over, and we'd just drink a bunch of beer and make a bunch of noise before making our band. So Kane, he was born into heavy rock and metal.
Okay. Yeah. So you started on the drums then? You started on
I
drums.
started on guitar. It just only lasted a couple years before switching into the drums.
Interesting. I've interviewed a couple of guitarists that started out on drums, and a couple of bass players that started out on drums. So I don't know. We all end up either switching or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I always feel like drummers are hard to come by. So
Yeah, it was ironic when I quit a band in my early mid-20s. I actually put out 2 ads in the Pennsylvania Musician, one for guitar player, one for drummer. I got 0 calls for a guitar player, and I've got thousands of calls for drummers.
Too bad you didn't play bass because you cannot find bass players around here. Yeah.
now I should put it out, I guess.
Yeah, jeez. So, so you've kept up. Started with the guitar, the drums, and then now back to guitar with this. So you've kept that up pretty much your whole life, then.
Yeah. Now, as far as the drums, I mean, I haven't played the drums in several years now.
Okay.
We've had, when we started our first version of our band up, we had a guy that played drums, so he did that. I never sat behind the drums, and I just kind of stayed on the guitar, and now we got Dave.
Okay. So how did you get from Fresno to here?
It's kind of a combination between military brat, parents divorced, traveling construction company, moved all over the country, and just did a job here, quit my job, and started a new one. And I thought this is as good a place as any to keep hanging out. So
When was that time frame?
2000, 2001 maybe.
Okay. All right. So about 22 years then.
Yeah. Yep.
So you say you were a military brat. What branch?
Navy.
Navy. Sorry to hear that. That explains Fresno.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any military background with you? I mean,
No, all construction.
All construction. Okay. So you came here about 22 years ago. Where did you come into the picture?
Oh gosh, probably a few years after that.
Okay.
Yep. So I'd worked with my uncle Marlon, and my whole family was musicians too. So I grew up with that. And
Now, where'd you grow up? Where were you born?
Yeah, sure. So this area. So I actually was born in New Hampshire, but only because my dad was doing a job there for 6 months.
Okay.
But yeah, basically born and raised here. Not officially born, but
Let's not confuse things more.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You were born in New Hampshire, correct?
correct.
Okay. You moved here when we moved here at a young age or what?
Yeah, well, my parents actually lived here. My dad was on a job up there, so I was born.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
got it.
Yeah, so
You were a resident of
pretty much
Pennsylvania,
here.
but born. Okay. all
Yep.
right.
So after I think it was 6 months that I spent up there, the job ended and we moved back
Got it.
here.
Okay.
But
All right.
and then they bought this property actually when I was 2 years old. So
No
we're
kidding.
sitting. Yeah. Ed and I bought it back in 2015. But
Yep.
yeah, so basically, literally on this property, like pretty much raised.
No kidding.
And
All right.
yeah, so my dad was a big influence to me. He was a bass player, played music all the time. He
Okay.
had different bands when I was growing up.
What was your dad? What was your dad's name? Who was
Terry Tubbs.
Terry Tubbs. Now,
Yeah, so he was in a few different projects. He's originally from Potter County.
Okay.
So most of my family's from up there, but but yeah, I grew up with music. We always had a PA, an entire band set up in our house. So people would come over and jam every weekend.
Okay.
So I kind of grew up with that. My aunts and uncles, a lot of them play music too. So,
Wow.
so yeah, did that. And basically I learned guitar when I was about 13 officially. I took lessons from Chris Silvani when I was about 15.
Okay.
Did something with Tony Harlan called Fretworks. It was kind of like the original music school in the area. So
Okay.
I got to work with Tony a little bit. And then throughout that time, my uncle would bring over Ed, who we worked with, because he was a musician. So yeah, we would just jam, and we were good family friends for a while. And then as soon as we both became single, I hit him up. So. And that was over 20 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been
All
together
right.
for 20 years. So.
Wow. Good. Go. Thank you. It's always everybody says, "Oh, we have to have questions." And all. If you just let people go, they'll tell you. I was going to say, okay, well, let's get you guys together, and you just did it. So thanks to your uncle then.
Yes, thank
Got
you.
it.
Shout out to Uncle Marlon.
All right, Uncle
The
Marlon.
love connection.
There you go. Does he bring that up all the time? You know.
He doesn't. No.
Good for him.
He's
Now
pretty
he will
cool.
though after he listens to this.
Maybe
He's like,
we'll
"Hey,
see. We'll
yeah,
see.
yeah." So this was 22 years ago. Did you guys? When was the first like musical collaboration between the two of you?
Oh gosh. Well, I mean, unofficially, I guess it was since we met, because we were
Right. But
playing. but
You met because of music then.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing?
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
but just from jamming. Yeah, our first official project together would be Noise Pollution.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
how much time between meeting and jamming to like noise pollution?
Several years. My gosh.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So
10 years or something.
Okay.
we got married in 2011. We had already been together for like 8 years. So we moved to Trout Run. That's where we bought our first house.
Okay.
And we just started jamming with local friends that lived up there. A few of them worked with Ed.
Okay.
So again, it was just kind of an excuse to party it up and rock out, and it was very unofficial. And that was before Kane, and then I got pregnant with Kane, and we kept on jamming. So he kind of got indoctrinated in the womb there.
Good. Good.
But so then we got serious with Noise Pollution after he was born in 2013. I think one of our friends said like, "Hey, why don't you guys like actually learn the songs all the way through and play out sometime?"
Oh, so you were just like just playing the songs like
Oh yeah,
okay,
yeah,
you know,
totally
just letting it go.
unprofessional.
It was
like,
it was we would literally, I'd play a riff on the guitar.
Yeah.
The drummer would kick some sort of a beat to it, and we'd had a drunk guy that would yell stuff into a mic, and then we'd fall apart after about 30 seconds, and then we'd
And
find
2 weeks
another
later,
song
you
to
were
do.
booked at a VFW, right? I mean, what the heck? What the heck?
Not far from it.
Yeah. So when he said that, it was I forget who it was, one of our friends that worked with Ed. He's like, "Why don't you guys play out?" And we're like, "Oh, we never thought about that really." So
We're probably going to have to learn a whole song now.
yeah, a whole lot of whole songs. So we actually finally sat down and rehearsed a bunch of them.
Yeah. So Dave, when did you come on board to this project?
2016.
2016.
2015 or 16, yeah.
Yeah. So
I think I technically moved here in
was
October of 2015.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had a previous lineup before this, Ed's friends, and when we moved to this area from Trout Run, obviously like the logistics didn't work out so well for everybody, and so we put an ad out for a drummer in Craigslist. So we were lucky to get Dave as soon as he got here, pretty much.
Yeah, I hadn't been here very
The
long.
percussionist in our band, him and I met through Craigslist, and we always kind of think that's kind of creepy. Yeah. They said, "How'd you guys get together?"
Well, I was worried about Dave at first. I totally looked him up on the Pennsylvania e-docket, make sure. Turns out he's not from this state, though. I couldn't find him.
Well, okay. So Dave, where are you from? Where's home?
Well, I grew up in Illinois,
Whereabouts?
Chicago suburbs.
Okay.
Northwest
all right.
suburbs.
Yeah. I was stationed in Belleville, Illinois, Scott Air Force Base, mid-90s.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have no idea where that's at.
I'm sure you don't,
It's a big
because
area.
nobody does. So outside of Chicago, how'd you get here? Now, let's not push the story too far. Did you come from a musical family background?
No, not at all.
Really?
My dad actually makes fun of you. Me and my brother are both musicians, and my dad's like, I have no idea where you guys got it from.
Well, he could play the radio, couldn't he?
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe that may have been it. I don't know. So you and your brother are musicians, then?
Yes.
Both drums, or does he play something
He
else?
plays guitar. I play drums. Actually, I think I had a guitar before my brother did, but he just got better at it than I did quicker, and then I inherited.
But you got better at the drums than he did, though, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So during high school and that, you're playing drums. Were you in bands back then?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I started playing drums, I believe I was in first grade.
Oh wow.
My dad had a coworker, him and his son played drums and guitar, and we would go over to their house and they would jam for us, and it just piqued our interest.
Yeah.
And
Did you play full songs, or did you just like peter out after half a song or something?
I'm sure it started about probably partial songs. But
Okay.
They always played like 50s rock, like
oh,
your Chuck
really?
Berry, like
Oh,
old rock
yeah.
and roll and stuff like that. And I remember there was one night where they were jamming, and I basically sat down at the drums, and I was able to play beats minus the kick drum with the hi-hat and the ride and
Right.
there.
Yeah.
And then my parents got me a toy drum set, and that lasted a few months before I broke the skins. And then the next day, my dad bought me a real drum set.
Okay. Okay. Did you play in bands during high school and
Yeah,
college
absolutely.
and all that? Did you?
Yep.
All right. Still 50s rock, or did you move into more contemporary
We
stuff?
got a little bit more modern throughout the high school part.
Yeah,
So, and like my first band in high school was a original metal band.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So then I kind of moved to cover band land after I graduated because
So how did you get from Chicago or Illinois to central Pennsylvania?
my other half lived in Pennsylvania. We met on a dating app,
Okay.
and I moved here.
Cool. So Craigslist dating app, so the internet has been very friendly to you.
The internet has been friendly to us.
Very good.
I should actually make a point too, because I like Ed, was actually born in California as well.
Oh,
We're
whereabouts?
surrounded by California.
Whereabouts?
Bay Area.
Okay, cool.
So,
All right, well, wait a minute. So let's back up even farther. So from California to Illinois, how?
My dad got a job.
Okay. So are you a trained musician? I mean, or did you learn this yourself?
I mean, I was in like the high school band
Okay.
and stuff like that, but I'm pretty much a
Okay, but you're not like a
self-taught.
formally trained.
No, not
okay.
at all. I mean, I can moderately read sheet music. But
Okay. Now, are you a drummer that needs the chords? Do you need like a chord, like a sheet, like a chart?
No.
No. I played in a band with a drummer that needed the charts. I'm like, why do you need those?
Because once you start using them, it's hard to get rid of them.
I think it was for him. It was more a force of habit.
Yeah.
But he would now in his defense, he would mark down like his his fills and his back fills and stuff like that. He would annotate them on the charts. So but I just thought the first time he asked for a chart, like, what do you need a chart for?
Yeah.
Whatever works.
Yeah, and that's it. Whatever works. Ed, are you a professionally trained, paper trained musician? Or?
No, when I was about 14, I took 2 or 3 months of guitar lessons, and it got too expensive for my mom to keep paying for it. So it's unfortunate. It's one of my biggest regrets because the guy was awesome, super good teacher, real down to earth. I wish I had taken lessons for 10 years from him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I got about 2 or 3 months out of it, and that's about it. That's about all I had for lessons.
All right. Paper trained? Are you professional trained?
I wouldn't say professional, but yeah, locally, again, I took lessons from Chris Silvani for about a year.
Okay.
And then worked with Tony Harlan a little bit. And then when I went to Cumming College, I took lessons from Tim Breon.
Oh my
So,
gosh! Yeah, there's
Tim's awesome.
either Tim Breon, Joel Vincent, or Shane Whitman.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Their names come up every interview we do in this area. Their
Awesome.
names come up. So
Awesome. They're influential.
they are very much influential. And if we can keep, if I can find a time when Joel has his pants on, I'm going to try to interview him. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's a joke that we have with Joel Vincent about. Okay, yeah. Most people that know Joel will know that.
That's funny.
Yeah. So
I've seen lots of posts about his pants. So.
yeah, you don't want to go there. It's not pretty, but everybody loves Joel. I mean, he's just a great guy. But so Tim Breon, you did study with him. Okay, bass or guitar?
Guitar.
Guitar.
Yeah, so all three of them I played guitar with. So
Really?
yeah, I transitioned to bass again because it's kind of one of those instruments where somebody has to do it.
Yeah.
And my dad played, so I didn't mind.
Okay.
And usually I'm trying to multitask between singing and playing the bass and clicking, harmonizer pedals. So
Yeah.
it works out pretty well.
Do you do most of the vocals for the band then?
Yeah, I would say most of them now. When we started out earlier with our, original lineup, we had a dedicated singer, and then also our drummer sang as well. So back then, I actually only sang like 1 or 2 songs per set.
Okay.
And then when we got our new lineup, basically we lost 2 of our lead singers. So that really caused me and Ed to step it up. So now I do sing most of it.
You come from a long line of female bass players. I mean, we talked about Tina Weymouth from the Talking Heads, and she never played bass until she joined that band.
Okay.
She
That makes
never
sense.
played bass. She never picked up a bass until she joined that band. And Carol Kane from the Wrecking Crew, that she played bass
Okay. Yep.
on, like all the big '60s hits.
Nice.
So yeah,
Yeah, no, it's a good instrument. I like it.
yeah. Now, do you
All about
find it
that
hard to
bass.
sing when you're playing bass? Because I have heard people say that it's hard to sing and play bass. I found that to be true when I played bass.
Okay.
Yeah.
It really depends on the song. Usually if you can strum along to the beat
Okay.
and the lyrics kind of go along with that, it's not so bad. There have been songs where I've struggled a lot.
Yeah.
When the bass line's doing something totally different than the vocals.
Yeah.
But just practice. But
And you also come from a long line of people that were saddled with the bass. Paul McCartney was saddled with the bass.
okay. Yep.
Their original bass player fell in love with the German girl, and he had to play bass.
Do what you gotta
And
do.
he did pretty well. So, well, cool. So this is noise pollution. This started again when? When did noise pollution start?
Yeah, so 2013. So Kane was born in July 2012.
Okay.
So then, we went back to just jamming randomly. In 2013, it was the spring of 2013, we actually started getting serious, and we played our first show June of 2013 at the Hillsgrove Hotel. And I think we
Okay.
actually played our second show there too.
I believe we did, yes.
And oh my gosh, we were such amateurs. Like, we didn't even bring any lights to set up. It was so dark in there.
Yeah.
Our third set list, we only knew like I don't know, half the content. So we kind of made stuff up and played stuff again.
Did it matter
At
though?
the end? Oh gosh, no.
Oh, heck no. By the
Everybody
third
was
set.
having like the best time. Yeah,
That's
they
right.
were totally cool.
So this is the original lineup. Had you sent
Yes.
the Craigslist message out for Dave yet?
No, so Dave came about three years later. So
Okay.
we stuck with that original lineup for 3 years. So
Okay.
Shout out to Dan, Ike, and Josh if you're listening. Hey, what's up? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so we played with them until Dave came into the picture about 2015.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. We made a lot of noise, and that's how we kind of got our name.
Yeah.
So we made some neighbors not so happy up in Trout Run.
Oh, wow. So noise pollution, yeah, pretty much a cover band. I mean,
Yes.
do you do any originals? Have you?
No, not with noise pollution. It was
Okay.
all
Yeah.
cover, 70s, 80s, hard
Yeah.
rock, heavy metal, and it pretty much stayed that way. When Dave
No
came-
50s music though for Dave. Right? None for okay.
No, it was pretty awesome though. Like when we sent our set list to Dave, I remember his reply from Craigslist is like killer set list, and I think it was "The Humans Being" by Van Halen that made him
Yeah, that was
want to
definitely-
join our band.
And I'm like, these guys are either awesome or really dumb. But I love that song. So I'm
I'm
Let's do
hoping he
it.
thought we were awesome. but
But
yeah.
you've been with them for how long, Dave?
Well, since 2015.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Okay, so
2015.
must not be.
No, we must have been cool enough.
I was going to
but-
say, you stuck it out this long. That's
Yeah,
good.
it was fun though because Dave is much more of a progressive drummer, so it's kind of like I relate it to more like Van Halen, right? Like the first lineup was a lot of party fun, just a bunch of nonsense, but
Yeah.
everybody's having a good time.
Yeah.
And then with Dave, we wanted to kind of focus on challenging ourselves a little bit more musically, picking harder songs to play.
Okay.
So Dave helped us with that. So we're like, the Van Hagar version
okay.
after Dave joined.
Van Halen seems to come up a lot here, and I think we're going to probably get more into this in the second half with Kane. But so when you say a progressive drummer, what do you mean? Like,
He can do more than a boom chick.
oh, really?
No, he's yeah.
So we'll just go
Super
around the room
talented.
really quick. Drumming or whatever, musical wheelhouse, like musical touchstone. Who's the drummer that you like? That's the guy. That's the standard I go for.
My number one is Mike Portnoy.
From
Ex-Dream Theater. Now he's in Sons of Apollo.
okay, all right. I'm thinking of Jeff Porcaro. That's who I was thinking of when you said that.
I can't touch that guy. That guy's a monster.
Oh
He's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. But who is it again?
Mike Portnoy.
Mike Portnoy. Okay.
He's very progressive. He was the drummer for Dream Theater up until 2010.
Okay.
Now he's done all kinds of between all kinds of different progressive metal bands. I mean, he was even the last official drummer for Twisted Sister.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I don't know.
He's a very accomplished.
Cool.
But and he's pretty open about not being that good, but he can do a lot of cool things with single strokes leading with his right hand, and that pretty much sums me up to a T.
Okay. Cool.
We always say we'll hear like little things Dave does. We're like, oh, he Portnoyed that song.
Isn't it good when they know where you're coming from? It's always a good thing, you know. Ed, who's your standard? Who's your guitar standard?
I mean, I like all of the guitar gods, you know, Eddie Van Halen, Yngwie Malmsteen, what have you, but most of my influence comes from more of the traditional metal. I would say, you know, even Eddie Van Halen, all the guys in Iron Maiden, like, you know, Black Sabbath, Metallica, those guys were all a huge influence for me.
Yeah. Way outside my wheelhouse, but so I'm just saying, yep, I know all those guys, and I was like, I don't recognize them. But you know, that's what makes this area so great is that we have all these influences and all these standards that we've set for us. Where's yours, Mom?
Oh gosh. So as far as bass players, Billy Sheehan, hands down.
Okay.
For me.
I see the big metal thing going through here. You know,
Yeah. So I mean, my dad actually got me into Billy Sheehan. So he played for a band called Talus up in New York, and my dad used to go watch him like way before he was famous.
Yeah.
And we even named our dog after him. Talus and Talus. Well, the band Talus. So yeah,
funny.
I knew Billy Sheehan ever since I was born, who he was at least. But he's probably one of my idols.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Guitar wise, because you started on guitar.
Oh gosh. Oh yeah. No,
Now,
I did start on
are
guitars.
you a lead player or rhythm or both? Or?
I wouldn't call myself either anymore. I'm way out of practice, but I learned a little bit of both.
Okay.
I really liked David Gilmour from Pink Floyd.
Okay.
I loved what you could do with the pentatonic scale.
Yeah.
I was a big pentatonic scale fan.
Yeah. All right, so we have Dave on board thanks to Craigslist. We have noise pollution kind of. Are you still what were you originally? Your original lineup was 5-piece?
Yeah, our original lineup was 5-piece, and then
It actually went down to a 4-piece when our original singer left.
Okay.
We played that way for a bit.
yeah.
And then when Dave joined the band, we actually lost our rhythm guitar player. And we tried looking for another rhythm player to fill that void. It did not work very well. And
Little did you know.
well, that is true.
We were creating our own.
That is true. However, we had shows booked, and we had no choice but to play them as a 3-piece.
No kidding.
Kind of a nightmare at first, but it was a lot less coordination, a lot less band members showing up late or not at all. It actually worked out really well.
Less spouse issues.
We just kept it that way, and
As a 3-piece.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, your footprint's not as big, and splitting money 5 ways versus 3 ways.
Yeah. It just seemed like less drama, less issues, like tighter. I mean, it's way easier to be tight with less members. So,
I mean, obviously, when you think about a 3-piece band, you think, oh man, the guitarist really has to step up. Really, it's the drummer and the bassist that have to step up. Because look at the classic 3-piece bands.
yeah.
Led Zeppelin, Cream, Rush, Triumph.
Good call.
I mean, the Who.
Oh, man.
We were talking about this, a couple of years ago in our band, and I said those guys, the Entwistles, the John Paul Jones, they were lead bass players because they had to fill in all of those areas that Page and Townsend, they were doing their thing. Did you find that dynamic had to change? Did you feel like you had to step up?
Oh, certainly.
Yeah.
I mean, as you reduce more members, nobody can slack off, right?
Yeah,
It's much more noticeable if you make a mistake.
Did you notice a difference in your bass playing style from 5-piece to 4-piece to 3-piece?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I had to be way more concentrated and more serious and try to fill in where I could. So.
How did the in the pocket of the rhythm section? I mean, did you guys kind of knowingly adapt, or did you just like segue into this, this kind of different? And did it change your approach?
Well, for me, we were a 3-piece when I joined the band, basically, so I didn't really know any better.
Okay.
But
so you joined after?
Yeah. Well, I think what we had.
He auditioned when we had a rhythm player, and when he joined the band, our rhythm player had already quit.
You didn't take it personal, though, did you?
A little bit. Okay. I'm just joking.
So was I. Okay, so the biggest, and this doesn't take anything away from Ed, because as I said, the rhythm player or the lead player has to really now step up. But I've always thought that if you've gone like from a 5-piece to a 4-piece to a 3-piece, the person that really has to kind of morph and change their approach is the bass player to become a lead almost. Yeah.
Well, thanks for that.
Well, no, I mean, it's,
Thanks for
you
the
know, I
shout
mean,
out. Yeah, absolutely. And I think like the singing too, right? Like the singing was a whole nother level.
okay.
Because
Oh,
we
so you
lost,
didn't sing.
I did a
Then
little
you
bit.
did, but not as much as...
Yeah, our previous drummer, he helped sing at least half of the songs. So,
Okay.
You know, when we parted ways and we asked Dave if he sang, he's like, nope.
I was going to say...
Just like you heard
I was
earlier.
just going to ask you, do you sing? You know, are you going to step up and help or what?
Sure don't.
No.
They may talk me into one of these days, but as of right now,
They let Ringo sing?
He sings karaoke with us sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Late at night after many Trulies, but yeah, no, that was a whole different dynamic too. And
Got it.
Ed hardly sang in the original lineup, and he stepped in to sing almost half the songs originally. So
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
when we first started, so he had to take all the the male vocals.
yeah, I did all the
Metallica.
yelly stuff that you know that
Yeah.
normal girls don't sing. think Lemmy from Motorhead.
Oh, jeez.
Yes,
Oh, my
yes.
gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Literally,
Oh, my gosh.
yes, he sang that.
So noise pollution, pretty successful? I mean, because I've heard of you guys. So, I mean...
I mean, I don't know if successful is the right word. We had a bunch of fun, made a lot of friends,
Okay.
rocked out.
As far as our goals in a band, yes, we were successful.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Some
Yeah.
friends, we had a good time.
There you go.
We weren't aiming to,
Right.
No. We've
Pack
always just done
auditoriums
music
like
for
that.
fun.
Yeah.
We wanted to be recreational rock stars, and I think we pulled that off locally. So
Sounds good. So now, Kane was born, you said, as noise pollution was just kind of getting started, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay. So Kane is Kane is in the picture, but he's still in like the car seat.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a little break, okay? And then we're going to focus on the newest member of this band, the band's namesake, after this little break. And I think what we'll do is we'll go out of the segment. And then we'll record a couple of sessions of Kane doing some riffs in that, and we'll kind of fill that in between this section and that section.
Awesome.
Okay? See how we do this here, folks? We just plan this stuff on the fly. There is no direction. I come in here, I am so ill-prepared that, we just make it up on the fly. So we are talking with Raising Kane here on the Rec Room Radio Hour podcast, and we're going to have a little interlude played by Kane Silva here on the Rec Room Radio Hour podcast. Kane Silva is a Mom. Would you call him a prodigy?
Oh gosh, maybe not in front of him, but no, he's he has lots to learn, but he's doing good for his age, I think, is what I'll say.
let's bring because we just heard him laying down some very tasty riffs. So let's bring him into the conversation. Kane Silva, welcome to the conversation, buddy.
Hello.
Hello. So, how does it feel to be kind of, like on the cusp of stardom, like famous and all that? Because you heard the story, like people are sharing your video.
I don't really mind that much.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I like some views.
He's definitely a ham. He gets it from his mom.
Okay, good.
I think views equal money.
Eventually they do, yeah.
Oh, views equal money. See,
He's all about the money. If you ask him why he's in the band, he says to make money. So
Well, yeah. So Kane, how old are you?
10.
10 years old. And when did you pick up a guitar? When did you start?
So I actually started on my first guitar with a white Ibanez and a black fretboard. I kind of like goofed around until I was
yeah, you were
8.
5 when you got that?
5 or 6
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
I goofed around for a couple of years. Then I got my first real guitar.
No, wait a minute. Now, the Ibanez wasn't a first real guitar.
I mean, it was just like a tiny one, though.
Oh, so it was like a short scale, like a shorter scale. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But you were short scale at the time, though, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it fit. Okay. All right. Because most people, an Ibanez that'd be a pretty good guitar.
That's what I did.
Yeah. Okay. So now the next guitar was what? Well, wait a minute. Now, I've heard that there is a video out there that may not be as cool as the Eruption video, that there's a video of you out there fronting noise pollution with a plastic guitar. Is that true?
Yes.
Is it really? Yeah. You haven't successfully blocked that yet, though, have you?
No, I don't think so.
No. Because views are money, and people will probably view that. So
We'll tell him about Kane's biggest amount of views, where that came from.
Is that with the plastic guitar?
Me dancing on our driveway out here.
Is that the one that Flu Shots was talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one. I thought you were standing in front of the band.
No.
Oh, no, you're just out in the driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, what was it? It was his preschool was having dress up as your favorite influential or famous person day. And of course, Kane being the biggest Angus Young fan in the world, wanted to dress up like Angus Young. So as I was getting the car ready to take him, I just noticed him out dancing, doing his own thing, listening to the music in his head.
So you're doing the whole Angus thing, the whole,
Oh, yeah.
the whole thing? Really? Were you? Okay. I'm going to have to look this one up. I have not seen this one yet.
Yeah,
so.
and he, by the end of it, Break Entertainment got a hold of it after it went locally viral.
Yeah.
I got about 2 million organic views on that, and then Break Entertainment took it over, and he got up to 40 million.
Jeez.
So that's his first taste of stardom.
Wow. So this is why, from the time I walked in here until sitting down with Kane, he's been like, cool as a cucumber. Kane, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Kane, is everything all right? Yeah, let's go. Come on, we're done. Come on. He's been like really cool in that. But you have already hit the stratosphere of stardom. How many views?
40 million, Mom said.
Dang. With just you out there with a plastic guitar.
Dancing around like
Dancing
Angus.
around your...
Dressed all in with my hat with plastic red horns on my hat.
Oh, yeah. You have
Yeah.
to go get up.
So you were going with the...
The Highway to Hell
Yes,
picture.
yes. Okay.
Except with the black and
Got it.
tie and stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty cool because, obviously it took off and was viral, but
Yeah.
it was cool to see famous musicians share his video. I think Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue shared
No
it, like, check
kidding.
out this kid. And, like, everybody was tagging us and everything. Yeah, it was really fun. It was a fun time.
I don't want to jump too far ahead, but that's pretty darn cool. So that was your first taste of stardom with the plastic guitar. Then you got the short scale Ibanez, correct?
Yes. Yes.
And then you got your first, quote, real guitar. Tell us about that.
So my first quote unquote real guitar
Yeah.
was a black SG. So
A black Gibson SG.
no, an Epiphone SG.
Does it matter? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Gee, I wonder why you picked that guitar.
Well, at that time, AC/DC was one of my actually most favorite bands.
Yeah, I figured that. Yeah.
You know, played or learned actually some AC/DC songs. So.
So are you a trained musician? Did you like go to school to learn how to play, or did you just learn it on your own?
I had guitar lesson, or I do have guitar lessons since I was 8.
8. Yeah.
8.
Yeah. Early on, it was kind of like you were self-taught. Mom and dad showed you a few random things, but yep, started lessons and Uptown Music Collective at 8 years old. So.
Oh, so you're in the Uptown Music Collective now?
Yes.
Oh man, that's such a great thing? Do you realize how cool that is, and how neat it is that you have that opportunity?
Yes.
Okay, good, because we didn't have that stuff when I was 10 years old around here. So, and I just brained up my next question. So you've been with the collective for how long? How long have you been member?
2 years.
2 years. So are you still playing the black Epiphone SG?
About last Christmas, I actually got a Van Halen guitar.
Now wait a minute. Now I thought you were all about the Angus Young here.
I was.
Okay.
So for every Christmas, I basically wanted a Van Halen guitar because I thought it looks fire.
It looks what?
Fire.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm into 80s rock
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah. So do you like Eddie? Do you like Eddie Van Halen?
Oh yeah, he's a really good guitar player.
Yeah. So you've gone from Angus Young to Eddie Van Halen. Who else do you like?
I also like Dad's favorite band, Iron Maiden.
Okay.
What got me into Iron Maiden was we saw a concert in New Jersey or something, and blew my mind.
Yeah. So wait a minute. So back the truck up. You're how old when you go see an Iron Maiden concert? How old were you?
I'm 10.
Well, I know that, but how old were you when you went to see Iron Maiden?
10. Very.
So this is like just like recently then.
Yeah, November. Something.
Yeah, I think it was October.
Oh, okay. Ding, ding, ding. See, I'm not that bright. You know.
You're right. There's a lot.
So wait a minute. So you're 10 years old. So but still 10 years old, go to an Iron Maiden concert.
Yes.
Do you know you have cool parents?
Heck yeah.
Good for you. Right
Good
answer.
answer, Kane.
Yeah.
You get dessert tonight.
Well, not only taking an Iron Maiden concert, but don't have to ask if you come from a musical background. I mean, because you've got your mom and dad,
Yes.
great musicians. You've got Dave hanging out here.
Of course.
Yeah, come on. How could you not be good? So now we are up to, when did you do the Eruption video? When did you do that?
It was
A month ago.
a month ago.
Okay. All right. So pretty recently then.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Can I interject?
Yeah,
quick?
go,
Because-
man.
All right, so
Yeah,
they brought up the Iron Maiden thing. I thought the coolest thing happened on this past Saturday. Kane's sitting there with his guitar, Ed's sitting over here,
Yeah.
and Kane starts playing this riff and wants Dad to identify the song. And I'm like, I like Iron Maiden. I'm not a diehard fan. I'm just kind of a casual fan. I mean, I know some of the bigger albums. But he starts playing this riff. Ed calls it out right away, whatever song it was. And Ed's like, that's the first song Iron Maiden ever wrote. You know?
It's
and
like the deepest
Kane's
cut
like,
song.
and like, even Ed's just kind of like, I'm surprised he knows how to play that. And I'm just like sitting there and I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, he's choking us. Yeah.
So what I'm
we
hearing is
created a
he's
monster.
playing deep tracks
yeah,
from
yeah.
wow. Cool. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So, but Eddie Van Halen, is he kind of like your standard? Like that's the guy that you kind of set your sights on?
Iron Maiden is my
Oh,
site.
that's it.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
right now.
So you've kind of got stuck in that genre though with the Eddie Van Halen with the Eruption thing though. So I mean, you're trying to break out from that now, aren't you?
No.
No. You're kind of content with that for right now, but
Yeah, for right
okay.
now.
All right.
I just wanted to try something different with my Van Halen guitar. You got to do Van Halen stuff with the Van Halen guitar. It's not meant for nothing.
I like your attitude, brother. I like your attitude. So do you do the whole tapping thing? Do you do that? Do you do the tapping?
Yes.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's in the Eruption thing. So, you're going to think, okay, so here's the old man giving me some really old music trivia. Look up, there was a guitarist back in the 50s. His name was Jimmy Webster. You're like, he was the guy that helped develop the Gresh White Falcon, but he was doing tapping back in the 50s, but it was nothing like Eddie Van Halen. Eddie Van Halen took that tapping that Jimmy Webster was doing back in the 50s and just blew it up. Yeah, so cool.
Look it up. Yeah.
Yeah,
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. I don't think there's too many videos of him doing it, but there's a lot of recordings of him doing it. So, but it doesn't sound nearly as cool as Eddie. But it's always nice to hear where people got their influences from.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Sure.
cool. So do you enjoy the Uptown Music Collective? You have a
Yeah.
good time there? Yeah.
Yeah. I like to learn new stuff.
Good. And they're cool with you doing, the whole Iron Maiden thing, the Eddie Van Halen. They're not trying to buttonhole you into a certain genre or anything like that. No.
Mostly classic and hard rock.
Okay. And that's kind of your wheelhouse. That's kind of your niche, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of the great benefits of being in the Uptown Music Collective is, we obviously are very hard rock, heavy metal focused, but, it's nice to make him a little bit more well-rounded. They
Yes.
play different types of things. He learns different, skills and lessons. So it's nice to make him well-rounded and meets lots of friends that have like-minded hobbies.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and Iron Maiden and that, we just kind of, that's great, but it's nice to be exposed to, stuff that you may not listen to normally, so.
Yeah, and we're always excited when he picks his showcase songs. That's so Eruption was a showcase song they do on every semester, every school semester.
Okay.
So, to have at your disposal 2 or 3 keyboard players and 6 or 7 vocalists, obviously we're never going to match that. So he has a little bit more of a list to pick from in that regard.
Yeah. So when did you get the Van Halen guitar? You got that for Christmas this past year.
Yes.
Okay. What's your next dream guitar? What's the next one you want?
Double neck SG.
No.
Yeah. So,
Now why? Now wait a minute. Now, okay. So we're go ahead. I know why you want a double neck SG, but go ahead and tell me why you want a double neck SG.
Obviously, to play Love Song by Tesla.
obviously.
Obviously, yes. And that's probably what he's going to say, isn't it, Dave? Yes. It's
Doubtful.
Why do you want a double neck SG?
Quarter play.
Quarter. Oh, okay. See, now I'm going to show my age, and I thought, oh man, he's gone from Iron Maiden to Van Halen to Jimmy Page. Jimmy Page played a double neck SG, 12 and 6 string.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
actually, he so I went to work in Nashville and took him with me over the summer last year, and we went to the Gibson Garage, and they had that double neck SG. That's where he saw it, and it was $6,000.
Yeah.
So he knew he had to play out a lot to be able to afford that.
Did you try it? Did you play it?
No, I didn't.
Not that one?
No, we tried a real Gibson red SG.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but did you actually put the double neck on?
No.
No, that thing probably weighs more than you do.
You did do it at the Uptown Music Collective, though, didn't you? Don't they have
I
one?
kind of goofed around a little bit. Dave kind of
And Dave is
is my guitar teacher.
is that Dave Brumbaugh?
Yeah.
Wow. So you're getting taught by the guy who started it.
Yeah.
Dang.
Down, yeah.
Wow. So he let you try a double neck.
Yeah, so basically he allowed me to go to the Uptown Music Collective Led Zeppelin performance.
Okay.
At Community Arts Center.
Yeah.
What was it, a year ago or something?
Okay.
I went backstage with Dave.
Yeah.
He said, "Do you want to try out any of the guitars?" And I saw the double neck SG,
Yeah.
and I got him. Mess around.
That's right, man. That's right. But did you think it was heavy?
Pretty heavy for a guitar,
Yeah. They're not an all night gigging guitar. You know?
and pretty thick.
Yeah. Can you imagine? I mean, just what the string tension is on those guitars with with a 12 and a 6-string.
I bet the 12-string tension wouldn't be so hard as the second neck,
Yeah.
whatever you call it.
Yeah. The 6-string. Yeah. Cool. Well, so you know what you want. I like you. You're all right. So we're gonna try to do a video rig rundown with Kane, but in case it doesn't work, we've already talked about your Eddie Van Halen guitar. So is there anything more you want to tell us about that guitar? Is there any mods that you've done, or is there anything that you've done that that's like, it plays better because I did this? Or is it pretty much stock? It's pretty much as it came off the shelf.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. All right. And your amp is what?
An Eddie Van Halen amp.
All right. Cool. Because you got to have a matching set, right?
Right.
That's right. Pedals, like pedal board?
So basically, all the pedal board does is you can switch effects
Right.
to whatever tone you want,
Okay.
and you can also create effects.
Nice. What do you use for a pedal board? What do you use?
So when we usually play out in a show or something, like we have certain effects for each song that we do, and
Do you know the brand of it?
line 6.
Oh, is it line 6?
Yeah.
They make good stuff, don't they? So is it? It's not like various different pedals. It's like self-contained. It's
Yeah.
like one board that does it all.
Yes.
It's like The Hobbit or the Lord of the Rings. One board to save them
rule
all.
them all.
Yeah, rule them all. Are you? What kind of strings do you run on yours?
What do you mean? What kind of
What kind
strings?
of guitar strings do you run on your Eddie Van Halen?
I don't
Do you
know.
know what brand they are?
No.
No, that's okay. Paul McCartney doesn't know what brand of strings he uses.
Kane has 2 very dedicated roadies that help him with all
Cool.
of these logistics.
So you have a guitar. You have guitar techs already. You have somebody to
Guitar
set your
techs.
guitars up and everything.
He is an absolute rock star at our gigs. He shows up, takes his guitar out of his case. Meanwhile, mom and dad are breaking their backs, hooking up his rig and getting all the cords ran. And as soon as the power's on, he plugs in and he rocks out.
Good. You know who else used to do that? You know who Chuck Berry is?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. There's 2 stories. Number one, a long time ago, it's probably older than you. Somebody said, never play in a band with somebody who doesn't know who Chuck Berry was. So good. I like you. There's nothing about you I don't like. Second of all, Chuck Berry did the same thing. You had to pay Chuck Berry in cash. Chuck Berry would walk in. He would have the 3-piece band set up, the bass, the drum, and a rhythm guitarist or a keyboardist. You walked in, he had the set list. You guys had to know this stuff. And all he would do was come in, plug into the amp, and just start playing. And then he would unplug, take his cash money, and leave. You've got it down, bud.
Yeah, we're hoping to change that though soon.
I did take Tech Monkey at Uptown Music Collective.
Oh, they have a course for that. Tech
We
Monkey.
have 3 courses.
Oh, cool. Because the joke is that you don't get paid for playing. You get paid for tearing up and setting up and all that. So
yeah.
that's what you get paid for. The playing's for free. So, Well, cool. Wow. Is there anything that we have not talked about that you want to talk about? Are you sure? This is your time, buddy.
I think we're good.
You think we're good? Mom, Dad, is there anything that we didn't talk about that you wanted to talk about?
The only thing I want to do is I feel like we touched on it a little bit. But,
Okay.
I know we're here. We're doing this band because of Kane. I mean, we actually retired the band and brought it back because he became of age.
And I don't know. So
That's a good point. Yeah.
noise pollution essentially is no more.
That's
correct.
correct.
Okay.
We played up until, what, 3 years ago?
Yeah,
2 years ago?
summer of 2018 was our last show.
Yeah, and it was, work schedules are crazy. Everybody had, other things going on, and we just decided, well, let's just shelf it for a little bit, and maybe someday we'll fire it back up. But again, Kane was getting better, learning more songs, and he'd come out here, and I mean, he'd play on my rig for hours, goofing around, and so we decided, well, let's see if we can do that, and we asked Dave. Dave was interested in doing that, so that was it. But the main thing I want to talk about is, when I know we're here for Kane and all, but when we started this band, we had a good time with it and everything. But Dave joining the band is what really,
This guy.
yes,
Okay.
he's what really upped our game. We knew it right from the rehearsal. It's and not to take away from his talent, but it was the tone of his drums that really, it's the first crack of the drum, and we was like, this guy actually knows what he's doing, and it
Like, cool
was very,
snare.
very impressive. So big credit goes to Dave for what we do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. My head's getting kind of.
I was going to say, man, you're not going to be able to fit out the door.
Also,
But that's really cool. I mean, and that's good to hear. Is that one person can it's like, oh man, we got to step our game up here.
Well, even with them, I mean, our first rehearsal or audition, whatever you want to call it, I mean, we banged out how many songs that were on, like, pretty much like all the songs on the set list. Like, it was like
Yeah.
30 some odd songs, like, just showed up and like blasted through the set list.
Now you had mentioned, oh wow, you were talking about Kane here. You said you were hanging out on a Saturday. Did you just come over and just hang out and?
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, when
That's
we
the thing,
were,
we're like actual friends.
yeah, Dave is part of the family.
I met them through the band, but even like when Noise Pollution kind of took our hiatus, whatever you
Yeah.
want to call it, I'm like, we still hung out. I mean,
Yeah.
we're,
Oh, yeah.
we're like legit
We're
friends.
always
not-
contacting Dave about different upcoming like concerts and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
Yeah, we're actually really good friends, and yeah, it's awesome to play as friends and
yeah.
as a family.
Well, I think that augments and makes the band even better is when you're friends, when you actually get along with each other.
Yeah, we have zero drama.
Yeah.
Like with so many other bands and what I've dealt with in the past, with egos and attitudes and money or any of that stuff. It's literally show up, have a couple of drinks, rock out, and then after the band practice is over, we just sit here like we're doing now,
Yeah.
drink some beers, listen to some tunes, maybe do a little karaoke if the hour gets late,
The hour does get late.
and it's
Everybody was looking at Dave.
well, I'm no different because I don't like to do it, but
Somebody has to.
get a few drinks in.
Kane.
Yeah, Kane will do karaoke with us too.
Really? Kane, what's your favorite karaoke song?
probably one of the Iron Maiden ones.
Jeez, why did I not know that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
What-
And he sang some Ozzy songs. He's pretty,
Okay. Cool.
some Black Sabbath. Yeah.
It does seem like you guys get along really well, and it is. I mean, it's a family band too. I mean,
Yeah,
this is really
absolutely.
neat. Now, the one question that everybody, and even I have asked this question rhetorically, because Kane is 10 years old. When do you? And you'll turn 11 when? Not the date, but just the month.
July.
July. Okay, so you'll be 11 in July. How does that affect where you play, when you play? I mean, how does that kind of factor into?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously it limits us to most of the all age shows. So we tend to, focus on the outdoor
Okay.
shows. And because we're, developing content still, we have about an hour worth of music that we can play.
Okay.
Lots of notes for a 10-year-old to remember. So
okay.
we're still
Yeah.
building upon our song and set list. So hopefully by the end of the summer, we'll have quite a bit more. But
Cool.
yeah, sticking to outdoor shows, usually with other bands, and the local bands around here have been great. Yeah, big shout out to Jill and Rich from 180. They take lots of videos and send them to us, and it's really special for us because I think as a family band, I think what most people don't probably know is they're actually taking our own home videos that we're gonna remember forever, right? So it's special memories to capture for us, so
Yeah.
we can go back and look on him here in a few years and show Kane's kids someday.
Yeah,
how
except
cool
that
their dad was.
except that podcast you did, Kane. It didn't really work out as well as we thought it was going to. So we won't listen to that. You know. Well, I hope that this goes into the little box of memories that you have, and when you're famous, you know, this will be like, you know, this is Kane Silva's first podcast, you know, so I'll live off that when I'm 80 years old and say, I remember when I interviewed Kane.
Yeah, so thank you for contributing to our memories, Michael. It's been fun. Yeah.
This crazy old man that came and interviewed us, I'll always remember that. Kane, what was the first memory you have? Is I remember this old guy coming and interviewing.
That's a good memory, though.
Yeah. So what's coming up for you guys? So gig wise?
May 6th is going to be our first show of the year.
Yeah.
Yep, it's the Night of Music Cancer Benefit, put on by Heather Brandt. Shout out to my Stellant family. But yeah, she's putting on this cancer benefit. She's done a great job. She's organized a lot of other amazing local bands. So we're going to be playing with Audiobox, Betty Ford All-Stars, and Mason Dixon at the Genetti Hotel.
At the Genetti.
Yeah, so it's a great cause. I think it's going to be a really fun time.
I think
so
Jeff Pittenger's already kind of starting to promote this thing.
Yep, for Betty Ford All-Stars. So
Yep.
we're really excited to start our summer off with that, and we have a bunch of shows coming up, so definitely check out our Facebook page.
Okay.
Raising Kane.
Raising Kane on the Facebook. You guys on the Instagram or anything like that?
We are, yeah.
Okay.
Instagram and Facebook.
Okay,
So,
all right.
We try to post all of our events on there, so
Good.
be sure to give us a link.
What's the date of the benefit at the Genetti again?
That's May 6th.
May 6th. That's like 2 weeks away.
It is, yeah.
You're not nervous or anything,
we're
are you?
getting excited.
No?
We got some new songs we're promoting, so
Kinda-
we're writing an original song that we hope
Are
to
you really?
have for this summer. Not ready yet, but
That's okay.
yep, Kane wrote his first original song.
Okay, so we're going to lay this down on tape. When you get it recorded, can we have first crack at it?
Sure.
Can we play it first?
Sure.
All right, you heard it here first. So if Kane sends this to, you know, like WQSR or something like that, we've got it on tape. So I'll be back.
Oh, yeah.
Kane, dude, let's went somewhere else. No, seriously, I would love to, because we try to play mostly original stuff, and I would love to be able to play something that you wrote on the radio the first time. So
Yeah.
there'll be another memory. You go, I remember this old guy played my record on it.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah.
He spent a lot of time on it, and it definitely fits into our set list. It's his style is a mix between kind of like Dokken and Dio.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're excited to get that out this summer, and we just
Yeah.
gotta learn it and finalize it, and
Good.
we'll make sure to send it to you.
Please do. Any last words, parting shots, anything? Dave, Ed, anyone?
No, just thanks for coming out and doing
my
this.
gosh.
This has been super fun.
Yeah, and again, it was like 2 days in a row I hear about this guy. All right, well,
Yeah, thank you to the Flu Shots for
Oh, yeah,
mentioning
they're
us.
great.
That they're awesome guys. Yeah.
well,
we
except
love them.
Tim. Except Tim.
Oh, come on, Tim's great too.
No, I've known Tim since kindergarten.
I heard that on the podcast. That was awesome. Yeah.
And he started playing bass when he was 10.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's a good age.
Yeah, it's a good age.
Yeah. So thanks to them for and Jill for
And
connecting
Jill.
us. So.
Yep. All right. So, Kane, it has been an unmitigated pleasure talking to you, young man. I wish I had your confidence even at the age of 60. You are very confident, although I do sense a very enough of a bit of humility, of humbleness, that you're not going to get too big for your britches. Is
Oh,
what
we
I'm
won't
saying.
let him.
Yeah, it's always good to have people that kind of bring you down to earth.
Yeah.
But listen, keep following your dream, keep following your muse, keep doing what you're doing, because a lot of people like you, a lot of people are fans, and we're going to look forward to seeing some fun things from you. Okay. All righty. So this has been Raising Kane here on the Rec Room Radio Hour podcast. what a great time it was sitting down with Raising Kane. And Kane Silva is amazing, but he's a pretty grounded kid, thanks to his parents, Tara and Ed Silva. And I think Dave Ortega has a little bit to do with that as well. What a great time it was sitting down with them. And they really are friendly, collegial band, and just a great time with them. Hey, you can catch them this Saturday, May 6th, the Night of Music Cancer Benefit at the Genelia Hotel, kicking off at 7 p.m. Also, June 24th, Raising Kane at Riverside Roadhouse. July 1st, Raising Kane with 180. There's going to be a night at the Wetlands River Lot. And then July 4th, Raising Kane at the Williamsport set the night to music. So a lot of places to check them out. Hey, you can check out local music on the Rec Room Radio Hour radio show on WXBIRadio.org. And while you're there, consider making a small financial contribution to the station. Until next time, please don't fret, stay tuned, and play nice. Bye-bye.